Another plot review. This time we're doing one of Evermoon's plot, and I think he's standing right there, building a tree. He's pretty good at terraforming, only we should read all of this first. P times p/team /p time 7 AM. Shaders active. I do not have shaders, so I'm gonna disappoint with that. P with the sun, have that, speed lost. So he built this in something less than an hour, I think. It's pretty good for less than an hour. Made by Evermoon. By this gate, I can already tell it's Oriental, since it is one of those things that you see in China. It has to do with religion and stuff. And Dakkar's already been on this plot, walking around and reviewing tiny little things on it. But I do not think that he recorded it. So the funny thing is that Evermoon comments on what Dakkar comments on the plot. So it's walk around. It's like no need for a well since there is fresh water. And then he commented on that, like the water might be contaminated, which is a good point. And actually, I think that this tree, it is not bad. These trees aren't generally bad. They could be better. Like the cherry blossom here could have some leaves falling off. That'd be really awesome, especially for the atmosphere. This one might just be able to use a bit more leaves and a bit more like thinner branches, maybe something like that. And nice use of flowers, since there are bees and they basically leave flowers. Ooh, like spike. And then we just go over this little bridge right here, and I like the bridge. It's a very simple design though, with a bit of a roof on top of it, which I like. But then there's this little stagecoach here, which I find rather weird. Yeah, it's a pretty weird stagecoach, seeing the fact that it's pretty big and then there's this really small front. I'm probably gonna post something on like stagecoaches, maybe show you around like my server, because I've done a stagecoach on that Oriental one, and I like the nets going across this, but I would have done it with the glass they provide you with. Maybe have some nets lying around here in the carpets, And again, riverbed equals good. I love this riverbed. It's definitely detailed. Love that he also used the seaweed. Birch leaves of seaweed is pretty good generally. And he used some random lily pads. I would do the lily pads mostly on the side, like here, since the stream would blow them on the side. But the stream basically gets weaker as long as this river just stays out straight. So there could have also been a bit more drained spots, since it's pretty flat and there's this one hill. And thank you, blah. Waterfall would easily move these. I would basically done everything like I would have done it going across the entire corner, maybe a bit more here, because a waterfall on the corner is a bit too cliche. And this would basically be eroded right here, everything on top. Unless it's a river coming through, then it would make sense. Well, I think it is a river coming through. But maybe like a little gap here. And like the stone is getting wet though. And then I don't think that you'd have that much of smoke. He always like tones it down, the smoke, which is great. I think it's realistic for a 9-meter waterfall, but the secret behind it wouldn't be bad. It couldn't hurt. Like the patchy farm right here with the little shrubs here. I would have done them berry bushes. Are these biome-specific flies or something? What biome is this? Birch Forest Hills. Are these flies? So there are biome-specific flies. I did not know that. Or maybe it's a random texture, it could be. Maybe it's even a glitch. I do not know. Then we just go into this house via the back door, of course. And then you see meat hanging into water. We see bacon block. We see a block of bread and a block of cheese. These heads, definitely creative. Nice set of pots and pans and stuff. There are multiple people living here, he says, because more seats. Love the seats though. And then we just have random animal heads because why not? Then we just go upstairs first. No, I don't think I've got everything downstairs yet. So, wow, lag. And you got chests, you got bookshelves, and why am I lagging so much? And being teleported back. So again, pig, some bows and arrows, some chests, and bookshelves. Some knives, a painting. It's pretty basic, except for that part. That part's awesome. The bacon block. We basically have a dungeon. Basement could do with some more stuff. Less light. Yeah, I totally agree with this, Dakar. You should not have used the glowstone. You should have used it with the carpet and then invisible lighting. And maybe some more storage because there's only wine here, like a wine cellar. But you would of course have some more stuff around there, like raw meat. And on top of here we have all the storage and really long beds. I love how you make the beds longer. You don't see that very often, but I really like it. You don't see that. That is definitely a bonus, like a little bonus point for creativity right there. But it was also suggest that there are tall people living here, and as Nicholas always says to me, stairs always better than a ladder in your house. But it's just a little temptation for us builders to actually go with the ladder. Try it with the stairs. And I haven't seen this cauldron with a water bucket. I love how you made the buckets into heads. And some random autumn leaves. I don't know why there are flies above that. Maybe like eating the rest of that. And there are flies above this little crate of, I don't know, potatoes. Hey, flowers. Some more bees, you know, coming from the beehive that we saw there. Oh, a clothesline, I haven't seen that. It's always nice to have clotheslines. And then we get to the roof, and then we are going to see this is a speed plot. We're going to see that this is made in less than an hour just because of the roof. Since you can tell already, the roof is not detailed, it does not have anything like depth. The only thing it has is a little brace. It's a bit of a dark oak brace around it and birch wood for the roof. It's realistic, but I would have added some more things into it, like maybe it'll form like a curve. It's always better to do. And hi there, little fella. Who are you? King Cheetah. You're wandering around the spot as well. I haven't noticed the smoke of Senpai did completely. So basically he's got a furnace. Or maybe it's like... No, it's basically the meat that is pre-warm. And then there's just steam coming off of it, which is not the most realistic thing ever. Since the fact that it's so much steam. But it's creative. And then he's got the lamps, and of course insects are drawn by light. That's a definitely great thing that we've added. But the thing is that this is a wooden hopper, and this one right here is a completely metal one. Explain that, please, if you could. For the rest, for a speed plot, it's pretty good. Would radiate 6 or a 7 out of 10. 6.5 would be good. Since there could have been a lot more atmosphere, it's a very open plot. Could need some more terrain variation since I've only seen one type of grass, but you can meta stick it, so you can basically have grass with leaves on it. And maybe a little secret in the well, since I see that there is no secret in the well. Oh, there is. I see coins. Well, that immediately raises it to a 7 out of 10. Since there's a little secret like coins, which is really good. And if there was some way to actually access the well from outside, maybe in the river, maybe behind a waterfall, that'd be so awesome. That make an epic freaking secret right there. So yeah, gonna improve on that stage code as well. So the verdict of this plot, it's pretty good, 7 out of 10. It could, of course, do a lot better. It has potential, though. it's Oriental styled, but the house doesn't really suggest it is, which is really weird. I haven't actually noticed that the house is not Oriental, that everything is Oriental except for the house. 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10, I would say. Yeah, you brought your own grade down by this house. I mean, it's not a bad house, but it doesn't really fit the style part of your plot. So this was Pineapple on PC with plot review number 9, and here I am standing right next to Evermoon. Yeah, I'm standing next to you. Yeah, hi, say hello to YouTube. So, have a good day, and, maybe I'll see you in the next video.